distress signal from a nearby ship paints a grim picture for its crew. They were all dead or dying. A ship arrives at the scene to aid them, only to find a gruesome and horrifying sight and an unexpected finality. Today we're exploring the chilling mystery of the SS Ourang Medan, a Dutch freighter that allegedly became a floating tomb back in the 1940s. Was the ship real? And if so, what happened to its crew? Well, let's dive in and try to figure out this mystery together. You're listening to the Don't Touch My Sasquatch podcast, home of all things cryptid, creepy, and mysterious. I am Josh.
I continue to be Lennon.
Captain. And each week, we'll present to you a look into the mysterious, unexplained world around us. From odd creatures and unexplained beings to otherworldly encounters and visitors from the beyond. Ooh. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, you're just curious, no worries. We've got you covered. So join us as we explore the mysteries of our universe.
Spooky, weird
shit.
Stuff. Oh.
You get to start after the no, not the we don't do that anymore. No.
Yeah, I start. We are going to begin our story of the Ourang Medan. I almost said the OSSS, the SS Ourang Medan, with our favorite non-reoccurring segment because it's been a while.
Get your ticket and board your favorite ocean liner. It's shit facts about ship facts.
It's a long horn.
It's a very long horn.
It's two long horns. That's the side, the second line of text on our podcast. Don't touch my Sasquatch. Two long horns.
Hey, that's very accurate.
I'm just going to, real quick, I should probably silence my watch.
That reminded me I need to text my wife.
Thanking her. So it's been a hot topic of debate as to which this story, or ship for that matter, ever actually happened and existed. With that being said, some claim there's no evidence on record or concrete proof of its existence and that the story is merely an amalgamation.
Oh, sorry.
Just spinning shit. You know me.
OCD kicked in, ADD kicked in for a second. So what's this do?
Let me just spin some shit.
Sorry.
It's okay. There's supposedly no real evidence on record or concrete proof of its existence, and that this story is merely an amalgamation of a series of maritime urban legends and ghost stories.
Beautiful big words.
A lot of big words in this one, and we get some words in other languages. We're going to be cool.
You get some word in other languages. I don't.
Yeah. Others claim it all to be true.
Of course they do.
But, however, say this is true.
I thought you were going to say Satan.
Satan. He's back and bigger than ever, folks.
Although Satan...
Two long horns. We're bringing it back. Yeah, I like it.
Wait a minute. That's a fucking vampire.
What actually happened? Say it is true. What actually happened? And just what is the... I did it again. The Ourang Medan.
Just cut the SS.
I'm going to skip the SS on most of this.
Did I skip it on the intro?
I couldn't tell you.
I didn't.
All right.
I didn't.
For all intents and purposes,
yeah.
It is SS Ourang Medan.
Medan.
Medan good. Investigations into the strange circumstances of the ship and crew's fate would propel this tale to maritime legend, seemingly to only bolster the aura of mystery that surrounded the possible oddity at sea.
More sea shit.
Now, the SS Ourang Medan was a 5,000-ton cargo steamship constructed in 1918 and registered in Sumatra. It's a life raft.
Got that kind of steamship.
No. It was registered in Sumatra, what is now Indonesia. Sumatra used to be in the Dutch East Indies until 1949. The Ourang Medan name translates to, quote-unquote, Man of Medan in Malaysian. I don't know why it was quote-unquote, because it is.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Why are you quoting this? It's quote-unquote. Man of Medan.
Supposedly. There's a lot of quote-unquotes in this story.
Gosh.
There's a lot of...
There is.
Maybe.
Could it be?
Depending.
We'll get to all those later, too.
Yeah.
Some fun ones.
It is noted by researchers that this name, Man of Medan, it is uncommon to give a ship a masculine name, and it is seen as a bad omen.
It is. No one gives a shit.
There was a lot. No one gives a ship. I like it. We talked about a bunch of the bad omens before.
That was a different episode.
That was. I'm trying to remember some of them.
Walk backwards onto a ship. No, I have no clue.
It
Woman
was
on the
something
ship?
like that. Woman on the ship.
Wedding
Woman on the
dress?
ship. Woman on the ship.
Wasn't there something to do with a wedding dress?
Something
Or
like
was that a curse?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
There's something about a pig tattoo and a chicken tattoo.
The fuck?
I think because the one swims and the one doesn't,
Okay, all
or
right.
something like that.
I would say fish over it. All right.
I may have dreamed that.
There was an airplane and a unicycle.
Yeah.
Neither sink. Or
What he said.
I
Neither
just
sink.
I just sink.
The Ourang Medan. The ship's purpose was the transportation and trade facilitation between Asia and Europe. That would be Asia and Europe. What do you
Ship. What are we looking for?
do?
Ship lure lower. No, that's
No. Hold on. I was like, I just had it. Superstitions.
Thank you.
Here we go. Take care of the ship's cat. What? Don't sail on Fridays. What do you have to make port by Thursday night?
No woman on board.
Don't travel with a Jonah. That's close enough to Josh.
Never rename a ship. I remember that
No
one.
bananas on board. Watch your mouth. Look at that one. Watch your mouth.
Don't shoot the albatross.
Avoid redheads.
No whistling.
Yep. Get some tattoos.
Yeah.
What's that one next to? Yeah. No bananas.
No sailing days. Non-sailing days. I can't see that. It's too
Avoid gingers.
small. Fucking gingers. I love them for women, but hate them for attitude. There we go. That's better. All
Oh.
right.
Look at the silly pictures.
Whoa. It's bad luck to sail on Thursdays or Fridays, and therefore, coming in on a Thursday night, you're sailing on Thursday. So
Yeah, you're fucked.
the first Monday in April, the second Monday in August. God damn it! Someone get my
that's
notebook.
So specific.
Get my
Never
notebook.
stir tea with a knife or fork. Got it. Personal grooming. It's bad luck to trim nails, cut hair, or shave beards while at sea.
Shit, that's got to be terrible for like Columbus. No wonder he had long hair.
They did that. Yep.
He did that.
He did that.
He did that. Oh, avoid gingers.
It's bad luck to change the name of a boat. That's like probably one of the most popular ones.
Watch your mouth. Some words and sayings brought bad luck. Yeah, because you cuss at the captain and he'd kill you.
Maybe.
Christ.
You'd utter the word mutiny.
There's some more ship facts for you.
Ship facts. About ship facts.
Top 10 sailor superstitions. What about the no banana thing? Hold on.
I want to know about the pigs.
They were believed to be so unlucky, they would cause the ship to be lost. Fucking bananas.
Pig tattoo sailing superstition. Definitely spelled superstition wrong.
You could have just looked up at the TV.
Was it on there?
Superstition.
Pig tattoo.
There's an
sailing
I in
superstition.
there.
Sailor tattoos. Here we go. I was right. Dating back to at least the 19th century, a pig and a hen, usually tattooed on each foot, the pig on the left, chicken on the right, were wards against drowning in a shipwreck.
Nice job.
Brought it back together.
Faux show, my brother.
Ooh. We're treading a fine line.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Can't tell you. Literally can't. So anyway, the ship's purpose was the transportation and trade facilitation between Asia and Europe. The story goes that on one fateful voyage in the 1940s, depending on the account, the ship was transporting a cargo of goods to Costa Rica from either Indonesia or China with 23 crew members aboard. The cargo they were hauling is a matter of speculation and theorization at this point. More on that later.
It was bananas.
Bananas. That was the problem. But tragedy would strike when they would suddenly become distressed in the Straits of Malacca. Hopefully I said that right. I didn't fact check the pronunciation. They all were doing it.
Oh, that's the Macarena.
No, that's Morocco.
Man.
A distress signal rang out across the ocean for all who would hear it. Help! Help!
Just old-timey.
Help!
Well, one of the ships
Help!
One of the ships that responded to the distress call was the Silver Star. I still want to say Silver Fox. The Silver Star, originally named the Santa Cecilia, was owned by Grace Line, which was W.R. Grace and Company, and it was a shipping... Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. They're still around.
Are they?
No. This was a shipping and passenger line company. The ship launched in 1920 and had a gross tonnage... More ship facts for you.
More ships.
Had a gross tonnage of 5,030 tons. In 1946, the ship was drafted by the United States Maritime Commission and renamed the Silver Star. They renamed it.
That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign. It was used for cargo and passenger services between the United States and South America. The Silver Star continued to operate until 1945. Dyslexic. Continued to operate until 1954 when it was sold by the Waterman Steamship Corporation.
Waterman.
And renamed again to the SS Green Bay. The ship was then scrapped in 1968.
Did they have a captain who retired and came back and retired and came back?
Yeah.
That's about the extent of my football knowledge, lore jokes here.
Oh, you're talking about Brett Favre.
That's the one.
Back in like the early 2000s.
There you go.
You're behind the times.
A little bit. I'm getting there.
There's a whole career, 17-year career of Aaron Rodgers in between there.
I've heard of him.
Whatever.
I've heard of him.
Nice job. I like it.
He's got a mullet.
You know what? You did such a good job. You should take my gigantic trophy.
No, I could never. All right.
So one night, a lot of throat clearing. One night, sometime between June of 1947 and February of 1948, the Silver Star, as well as several other nearby ships, received multiple distress calls from a ship. I said the ship. From a ship. The message was chilling, to say the least. The first being SOS from the ship Ourang Medan. Ships with short wave get urgent DH Medico. I don't know what that last line means. Get some urgent DH Medico. I'm going to guess something to do with medication. The second distress call was as follows. SOS from Ourang Medan. God damn it. This is just going to be a whole blooper section of me just saying this wrong.
DH Medico?
DH Med-I-Co. That's how you spell it. The second distress call was as follows. SOS from the Ourang Medan. We float, all officers, including the captain, dead in chart room and on the bridge. Probably whole of crew dead, except for this dude doing the damn dashes and dots. After a few more incoherent dashes and dashes, the words, I die, were received.
Fuck.
I
die.
I die. Oh, that's sad.
Poor guy's dying fabric.
Do you lie?
I die.
This Silver Star was the closest American ship to this assumed location of the Ourang Medan. When it received a distress call, the captain agreed to locate and assist the Ourang Medan and wasted no time in responding. They located the ship and sent a boarding party to investigate. What they found was a scene straight out of a horror film.
The Silver Star's arrival on scene.
God
Wipe out.
damn. How many times did I fuck up the
Medan?
Medan?
Medan.
Oh, by the way, since moving, guess what I haven't experienced at all?
Oh, really?
Zero. Zippo.
Wow, I forgot about that.
We are ghost-free, baby.
Knock on wood.
Come in.
Hey, sir.
Door just opens. The fuck?
You rang.
God damn it.
The Silver Star's arrival on scene reportedly took around a day from the last Morse code distress message sent out from the ship. When the Silver Star finally made it to assist the Ourang Medan, they found the ship aimlessly floating and seemingly abandoned. Attempts to communicate with the crew went unanswered between signals and yelling from deck to deck. Like, hey, everybody, anyone there? Like, they were signaling and yelling for no response.
No, I know it's deck to deck, as in they were yelling from their deck
Yes.
to the other deck. Right?
Correct.
Okay, not like
Correct.
Hey, are you up there?
Deck to deck, yes.
Dick to dick.
Oh, that's
Deck to deck. What are you talking
the
about?
rescue party. The rescue party was dispatched and climbed aboard the Ourang Medan, met with the same chilling, eerie silence.
God, I keep wanting to say Ourang Pendek.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I've heard of it.
You did hear about it. You thought it was a... I love that I'm like talking to my tablet. You did hear about it, and you thought when I first mentioned it that it wasn't real. And I was like, I don't actually know if that's real or not.
Yeah, you fucking idiot, stupid.
No, it wasn't Ourang Pendek, was it? Gigantopithecus. That's what we were
it was
talking
Ourang
about.
Pendek.
Was it? Fuck me in the ass.
No thanks. Appreciate the offer, but no, I'm all right.
No,
I couldn't today.
not today.
We're just gonna leave it. The rescue party.
Taco Bell.
The rescue party was dispatched and climbed aboard the Ourang Medan, and they were met with the same chilling, eerie silence. But the heebie-jeebies would soon become heebie. Let's get the fuck out of here. When the crew was located, and it didn't take them long. Across the ship lay scattered the entire crew dead.
Wah, wah, wah.
Is that the mood?
Well, I was trying to get a...
All across the ship, they were found. But the majority lay on the deck of the ship. But it doesn't end there. Not only were they all dead, but the positions of their bodies were frozen and added to the wow factor.
They were all in missionary position.
Oh,
Doggy.
yeah. The crew was found with their eyes wide open, their faces in a perpetual contortion of terror, their mouths agape, and in some cases, their arms outstretched as if they were reaching for something upon drawing their last breath. Some variations of the story even stated that the crew were all found in this weird manner. But on top of all of that, every one of them was looking and facing the same direction.
God damn. Scared the piss out of me.
Who put all this shit in my pants?
That was me. I did.
Oh, fuck. Some variations of the story. I
just said that.
I said all of that.
The ship's resident pooch, who I am naming Bugle, was even found frozen, mid-snarl, dead as well.
Now I gotta find a goddamn picture of a dog with a sailor hat.
Doing it again. Rest in peace, Bugle, gone but never forgotten.
Bugle. You like turned Indian.
Is that not the noise a bugle makes? There we go. I can't do it as good. It's all right.
That was awesome.
Oh, Bugle's gone. But even stranger yet, none of the corpses of the crew nor Bugle showed any signs of physical harm or indication as to the cause of their death. The entire crew seemed to be afflicted by something that affected them without physical harm and left them suddenly frozen in time in their final moments. Bugle, mid-snarl, and mid-shit.
He's just dripping off his head.
While everything aboard the Ourang Medan seemed in place, undisturbed and frozen in time, one lifeboat is said to be missing upon the rescue team's closer inspection. Survivors? Maybe? It was decided by the captain of
What? I've never heard this.
Never. And upon reading notes and research for this, we're going to talk about a beloved friend of ours that we both talk about.
Oh.
We'll get to him in a minute.
Oh. I just wanted to get to my throat. Wait, what?
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
That was...
The microphone, not Mike himself, but the microphone.
Oh, a mic in my throat.
Oh, God.
Just beat it up. I want to be sore.
No mercy for my throat.
It's going to be my new fantasy football name. No mercy for my throat. Who is your league champ this year? No mercy for my throat. Oh, she sounds great. It's a guy.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, what kind of dog are we doing for old sailor Butch?
Bugle.
Bugle.
Butch the Bugle.
He's a Beagle. Butch the Bugle. Oh, now my throat actually hurts. It's not because of Mike.
You know why they call him Bugle? It's because of his trombone ass.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Bugle.
Bugle.
What kind of dog is it? You know
Beagle. Butch the Beagle. Yeah.
You keep.
Yeah,
hold on. Did you finish or?
There was so much to happen there. I still got to continue.
Okay. I didn't. I'm looking for Beagle.
Do it.
Bugle the Beagle.
Oh shit. Survivors? Question mark.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
It was decided by the captain of the Silver Star that the ship would be towed to port so the matter could be investigated further and at least return the dead, the cargo, and the ship to their proper homes. But almost as quickly as the captain made the decision, fire inexplicably broke out of the cargo hold of the ship of the Ourang Medan, forcing the rescue.
You got to specify because there's two ships. Yeah.
There is two ships.
It's true. You don't even think
the
about
ocean
that.
at any time.
That's why earlier when I said ship, I had to say the same thing.
Yes.
The Medan.
Fire.
Just listen to the end. You'll hear all the fuck-ups.
Yeah. From the Silver Star, they saw smoke billowing out of the cargo hold of the Ourang Medan. And they called over the rescue team. They're like, hey, get the fuck out of there. So the rescue team got the fuck out of there. And in almost as quick a time, the ship then exploded in a fireball and sank to the ocean floor, ending a possible resolution to the mystery.
I hope that was good. I don't know how that's going to sound.
Oh, I will make it sound... I can't because I was talking.
Yeah.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
Kablooey.
The origin of the story.
I hope this doesn't come through on the...
What the... The origin of the story comes in 1948 from the Dutch Indonesian magazine De Locomotief Samarans Handels en Advertentieblad.
That's pretty fucking good.
Thank you.
Wait,
Thank you.
that's a monkey. I said dog.
All right. Or the Locomotive Samarans Trade and Advertising magazine, in a series of articles detailing the story, the rescue attempt, and the fate of the ship. But there was one new inclusion in the article to our story. There's one new inclusion from the article to our story.
Shh. Quiet over
What is
here.
happening?
I forgot to silence my foot.
Your foot?
My computer.
My foot's making noises again. But one new inclusion in the article into our story is the account of a lone survivor named Jerry Rabbit.
Sounds like you should be on...
Jerry Rabbit.
Oh, what the Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
Roger Rabbit's cousin, Jerry Rabbit.
Jerry Rabbit.
Yo, slide dog. You.
For this whole next part last night while I was researching.
Editing.
No, I'm not editing yet. That'll be tonight. When I was
you're
researching. I kept yelling. I was like, Jerry Rabbit. Every time I wrote his name. So
Wait.
my wife probably thinks I'm crazy. Jerry Rabbit.
You literally were out loud yelling Jerry Rabbit?
Yeah, every time I write him. Jerry Rabbit. So I just imagine that's how everybody and anybody ever said his name. God damn you, Jerry Rabbit.
Darn nation, it's rabbit season.
Rabbits.
No, I'm laughing because not only is it your beloved wife that probably thought you're crazy, but your fucking neighbor downstairs is
That's
like,
true.
what the
Who
shit?
the hell's Jerry Rabbit?
And right now, the neighbor below us, next to us, and behind us thinks you're fucking nuts.
Yeah, and our one live studio audience member is probably out there like, what the fuck? These guys are idiots.
Yeah.
Jerry Rabbit.
He knows we're idiots. So.
Yeah, now not named directly by the article as Jerry Rabbit.
Can't drink while you do that.
His story of his events is detailed here from word of mouth of some friendly faces he met along the way. This is the story of the German named Jerry Rabbit.
Fucking Jerry. He's awesome.
The lone survivor, Jerry Rabbit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Not the lone survivor. The lone seaman survivor,
Oh,
Jerry
the lone
Rabbit.
Seaman Jerry Rabbit managed to make his way to a lifeboat where he escaped to the waves. There he floated adrift. What is happening?
You'll see when I pull it up.
All right. Jerry Rabbit managed to make his way to a lifeboat where he escaped to the waves. There he floated adrift and washed up on the Tongi Atoll in the Marshall Islands.
What in tarnation did you say?
Tongi Atoll. They're an Italian. I don't know. It's
okay.
It's an atoll in the Marshall Islands. I just don't know how to pronounce it. There's an Italian missionary there who found him, and he brought him up to speed on his life to that point.
Told you we'd have missionaries in here.
Yes, you did. You did say it. When I first got you, said there's going to be missionaries today. I said there may be missionaries.
Maybe one, maybe two. I don't know what to do.
But definitely not 4. It is worth noting that the Tongi Atoll is somewhere around 5,000 miles from the Malacca Strait. Side note.
I like that you say that. I didn't put that in my notes anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have to talk about it, but I would not be able to say Malacca Strait.
Malacca Strait.
If I had to read it, I mean, I could say it right now because I'm copying you.
Sure.
But I'm a fucking idiot.
Medan. The stories vary.
Medan.
The stories vary on whether he was alone.
Medan, you Lennon.
Yeah. Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Stories vary on whether he was alone or with 6 other crew members who had died during the trek. But it was an Italian journalist or missionary who he had found, and if he even was named Jerry Rabbit. So, Jerry Rabbit. But whoever he was and whoever he told his stories to was passed on from there. Now, we will never know the truth of the mysterious events that transpired on the fabled ship or whether or not it actually existed, but we can speculate based on the facts given and present to you some of the possibilities, as well as the harrowing account of Jerry Rabbit
Jerry
and his whimsical band of misfits. Oh, it's Bugle! Like a bugle.
Yeah.
That's Bugle. That's Butch the Bugle Beagle.
He looks like a Beagle sailor.
That's a good one. I like it.
It looks legit, too, like a real fucking photo. That's the scary part.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to make it old-timey in black and white. But we're going to make this. Insert in the arms of... I don't know the words after that.
Plus, we can't say more than a few seconds. Otherwise, we get copyrighted.
Yeah, well, I fought that shit, and I won.
Yeah, fuck.
Did you see that email?
No, yeah, I did.
All right, well, how did this distress signal come to be? I don't know. Sean Connery, tell me. What was the cause of the crew's death? And what happened to that ship? To answer these questions, we need to dive deeper into the mystery, and we need to even go back to the beginning of its voyage.
Time.
I wish we could. That'd be awesome, right? But before we do all that, let's start with a little bit of wild and crazy stuff.
Whoa! It was Butch the Beagle.
You bastard.
You bastard.
He said, only I do doggy style. Oh, I forgot to make him snarl.
Missionaries.
Oh, well.
That's a good one for him.
There are those who believe the SS Ourang Medan was attacked or haunted by a supernatural presence or an ET force. I don't touch on the ET force because I couldn't find it.
All right.
Some believe it had a cursed artifact on it, and these are solely based on the accounts of the crew's facial expressions of terror, their lack of visible injuries, and the sudden explosion of the ship.
Mm-hmm. It was the old maritime Dyatlov Pass.
It was because they had a lot of bananas on the damn.
Yeah.
A lot of bananas.
That's what all historians say.
Historians don't talk about this because they don't believe in it.
Yep.
One of the more fantastic theories is that the ship was taken or was tasked with a covert mission to transport one of 2 mysterious devices, the Atlantean Firestone or the Eye of Shiva. Have you heard of either?
No.
You're about to.
I'm excited.
Let's start with the Atlantean Firestone.
All right.
Based on the writings of the Greek philosopher Plato, the Atlantean Firestone, also known as the Tuawi Stone.
The Tuawi Wowie.
Tuawi Wowie.
Jerry Rabbit.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say that.
All right.
Was a powerful, mysterious device that allegedly existed in Atlantis itself. The Firestone was a massive, cylindrical, prismatic crystal that could generate and store ethereal energy from the sun and stars. This energy was used to fuel various technologies and vehicles in Atlantis. as well as enhance the physical abilities of Atlanteans. Now, however, the Firestone also, I don't know why I said now wire. Oh, what did I just say?
I don't know, Margaret.
However, the Firestone also had a dark side, as it was said to be the cause of the downfall and destruction of Atlantis due to the misuse and abuse of its power by corrupt Atlanteans. The Firestone was supposedly lost to the sea along with the rest of Atlantis, and its exact nature and function remains a mystery to this day. How about the Eye of Shiva? Well, the Eye of Shiva is a symbol of the third eye, which is said to be the source of perception and wisdom beyond ordinary sight. The Eye of Shiva is often associated with the Hindu god Shiva, who is depicted with a third eye on his forehead. Shiva's third eye represents the power to destroy evil and ignorance, as well as his ability to see the true nature of reality. The Eye of Shiva is also a name for a type of shell or stone that has a spiral pattern resembling an eye. This shell or stone are believed to have healing and protective properties and can help activate the third eye chakra. Oh, you're not supposed to poke it. These were allegedly powerful devices that could destroy the world, and based on this theory, they were activated by accident on the SS Ourang Medan. How was I? Anyways, guys, look at us holes through my fucking soul. They were accidentally activated, or they were sabotaged and unleashed a deadly force that killed the crew and blew up the ship.
No.
There's also a theory suggesting that the ship was cursed by a vengeful spirit or a demonic entity that possessed the ship and its crew. According to this theory, the ship was carrying a cargo of human remains, always a good thing,
Well, someone's got to transport it.
that were looted from ancient tombs and sacred sites in Asia.
Oh, we've heard this one before.
Well, the spirits were angered by this desecration. I had to think about that for a second.
That's a good one, though.
Desecration, and caused the crew to suffer from hallucinations, paranoia, and madness before killing them and sinking the ship. I had to get a list in there somewhere.
I got to get the list back. But they were like, hey, you leave my fucking body alone. And that was all they said.
Fire. No.
Plagues!
Now, some people believe the SS Ourang Medan was affected by nature or man-made causes, such as toxic gases, hazardous cargo, or Carmen.
Carmen.
How you doing, Carmen?
Hey, Carmen.
What are you on the boat for?
As a woman.
Carbon monoxide poisoning. Yeah, totally different than carbon. Unless she breathes a lot. This theory is... It's a breathy bitch. Someone pound her throat, please. This theory is mostly based on the report that the ship's cargo, the location of the incident, and the possible symptoms of the crew once they were found. Now, let's visit our old friend,
Jerry Rabbit,
who supposedly washed up on the shore of the Marshall Islands 10 days after the ship exploded, and he washed up in a lifeboat. As you stated already,
yes.
All of this.
It's okay.
He said that the Ourang Medan was loaded with 15,000 crates of unknown cargo before departing from a small port in China and traveling to Costa Rica.
I know what the cargo is.
Well, what is it?
Do you know? Rabbit pellets. No, not really.
Rabbit food.
Do you know what it was? Did you write it?
I might get in that.
Okay, I'll let you go.
They were said to have deliberately avoided authorities for the reason for... And the reason for this was that the ship was said to be carrying a secret cargo of sulfuric acid, potassium cyanide, and nitroglycerin, which is highly corrosive and toxic substance.
Yeah, one burns, one kills, and one goes boom.
That seems like everything the ship went through.
Pretty much. Nitroglycerin, very explosive.
Glycerine. Oh, sorry, that's
That's a good song.
The cargo was poorly stowed, though, and it wasn't secured properly.
Yes.
And some of the containers were said to be leaking. That's always a good sign.
Yep, that's leaking. That's
Tastes like-
definitely not salt water.
Shit. Why would you do salt water, too?
I said, that's definitely not salt water.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the ocean.
No, I got you.
Okay, all right.
Thought you, for some reason, thought you meant in the container. Why would you be transporting salt water?
Well, they're weird.
Well,
We gotta barrel this stuff. We're gonna make a fortune. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I have no jokes, so I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to force that one. As the ship sailed through the tropical waters, the temperature and the humidity rose, creating a dangerous situation. The fumes from the acid began to fill the ship, affecting the crew's health and mental state. Some of the crew members started to experience headaches, nausea, dizziness, and hallucinations. Lists.
You're number one.
Others became
Pueblo.
Hola, ese.
Turned up Spanish. Or Mexican.
Hey, Jerry, how you feeling today? Oh, así, ¿cómo estás?
Órale.
Órale, vato. Anyways,
Holy shit.
others became paranoid, violent, and suicidal.
Oh, fuck.
Pablo. The captain and the officers tried to maintain order and control, but they were also affected by the fumes. They locked themselves in the chart room, I almost said courtroom, and the bridge. Again, autocorrect. Hoping to escape the deadly gas from the captain. No, kidding. But it was too late. The acid already corroded their lungs and their organs. And they died in agony. That'd do the trick.
Yeah.
The radio operator that managed to send out the distress signals died shortly after, succumbing to the same fate, with his final words being, I die. Jerry
Rabbit.
And 6 other crewmen escaped in a lifeboat. None of his crewmates had survived the journey, and Rabbit himself soon died after, repeating the estranged. That was what we call a run-on sentence. None of his crewmen had survived the journey, and Rabbit himself also died soon after he repeated his strange tale. But besides that one printing in the 1940s newspaper, there is no record of Jerry Rabbit, of him existing. Who?
Yeah. Are you talking about De Locomotive, Samaran's Handles, and Advertenti-Blad?
Josh was not going to do that one.
Is that the one you were talking about?
That's the one you practiced that in the mirror over and over again?
First time I've ever read it.
That's a bunch of bullshit. God, I can't even get Medan right. So, another theory suggests that the SS Ourang Medan was affected by carbon monoxide poisoning caused by a malfunction in the ship's boiler system. Nickelodeon. Carbon monoxide is an odorless toxic gas that can kill if too much is inhaled. Mm-hmm. Lethal amounts of the toxic gas can cause aspiration.
Aspiration. I want to achieve something.
Asphyxiation. Within minutes of inhaling.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's choking, Josh. That's choking. Let's move on. Oh, great. Let's lose the voice, too. Perfect. According to this theory, the ship had a faulty or damaged boiler that produced CO2 that filled the ship and ultimately killed the crew. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of rhyming. CO2 can also increase the risk of fire and explosions, which would also account for the ship catching fire and or boom, exploding.
Very subtly. Boom.
Now, Lennon, do you have anything for I don't know how to transition into legacy and speculation here.
Well, while the only mention of the ship or the tales from the article is in 1948, we are still talking about it to this day. Why is that? We all love a good mystery and a supernatural tale. And if history has proven anything, sailors love them even more.
History is a mystery, and we're going to find out.
Yes, it is. All of it, and we're done. Superstitious.
All of it, and we're done.
The superstitious and storytelling nature of these seafaring adventurers has bred stories and legends since we first began trekking across the waves. And with every retelling, a new edition with new little details and a slightly more extravagant tale emerges. Whether or not this actually happened is lost to history, but the story will remain and live on, even if Bugle didn't.
That was a nice wrap-up.
Thank you.
Leading into...
Your wrap-up.
No, leading into final thoughts.
Well, final thoughts.
Oh. We've presented the facts. It's time now to examine the evidence and give our theories. So pull up a chair for our final thoughts. Science. Yeah, get on it, man. Oh, in my dojo, Lennon, you start. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that at the heart of this story, there's heroes, there's villains, there's smuggling, there's Jerry Rabbit. But at the end of the day, though, we lost a brave soul today. Well, not today, in 1940s, but
about 100 years ago.
We missed that Bugle. We missed that Bugle. Everyone,
Bugle the
leave
Beagle.
a dog treat out for Bugle tonight. Yeah. You know, just do your
Bugle
part.
the Beagle sailor.
Bugle, Butch the Bugle Beagle.
That's the baby.
We've been saying that for that baby.
Butch the Bugle Beagle sailor.
Yep. My actual final thoughts are, I think that this is just an amalgamation of different ghost stories and seafaring stories and tales. Because there's no real concrete evidence they even existed, or even in the Silver Star's even in the Silver Star's logbook.
There it is.
That they ever received or went to aid in a distress signal.
Right.
So who the fuck knows? And there's not really much evidence of a registered ship named Ourang Medan.
Or any of the names that it allegedly went by.
Right. So who knows how many of Band of Whimsical Misfits Jerry Rabbit ate
well,
to survive on his
journey. There's no record of Jerry Rabbit either.
No, he's a German. He was talking to an Italian missionary or journalist, if you don't,
all
if you don't mind.
Jerry.
And then he croaked.
So I agree. I think it's baloney.
Yeah.
But it's a great
good
fucking
tale.
Especially the Beagle.
Yeah.
Butch. The Bugle Beagle.
I just imagine, like, in a movie, as I always do, the ship, like, all the rescue team gets off or has to flee off it, smoke's billowing out, and then just this huge explosion, like, from way far back out, and then it just quick cuts to the captain's face. The Silver Star, he's like, just like jaw drop, like, oh, okay. It's just like, all right, let's get out of here. Like, well, what the fuck?
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Maybe they were called to blow up the ship because they had a secret device on there that they had to retrieve because it killed everyone, and they had to, finish its tour, but they couldn't let people know about the ship.
That's a good point.
We're going to talk about conspiracies. Let's do it.
All right.
Unfortunately, I think it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a tale to, glorify or get attention.
Like Christopher Columbus. Yeah.
Yeah, that cockasucker.
He maintained for the longest time that he was in India. For far too long.
What was that?
He would not. Yeah, he maintained for the longest time that he actually was. I don't know. He was a liar and an idiot.
There's and a rapist and a murderer.
Yeah.
All the above. He's a great guy. Okay.
No.
Not at all.
Anyway.
Well, did the SS Ourang Medan? Fuck me. I said it totally different.
The SS Ourang Pendek. The SS Orangutang.
Poontang? Is that what you said?
No, I said the SS Ourang Medan.
Oh, I think it's a Putang. I was like, I like that.
Oh.
Did the SS Ourang Medan and its crew disappear under mysterious circumstances? Was it just a case of CO2 poisoning due to a malfunctioning boiler?
Oh.
Or was the SS Ourang Medan and its crew just a hoax or a story told by those just seeking attention? We may never know, truly know. But for Lennon and I, that's our theories, and we're sticking to them, bitches.
Yeah.
Until otherwise specified. But on that sad, Bugle Beagle death, Lennon, hit him with that sweet outro.
Ladies, gentlemen, and Squatches, once again, thank you so much for listening to the Don't Touch My Sasquatch podcast. If you're enjoying their show and want to show some love, hop over to our Patreon, where you can dive into our treasure trove of exclusive bonus content and explore the multitudes of perks we offer to our supporters. Explore our website, where our mysterious merch awaits. Pair it with our Patreon membership for a special discount on your purchase. Guess who doesn't love a good combo deal? Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, or send us an email at dtscast@gmail.com. We're always thrilled to hear from our incredible listeners. And for a visual treat, check out our YouTube channel and Josh Craft's incredible video editions of our episodes. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Links to everything can be found in our show notes. And hey, right now, while you're listening, why not drop us a 5-star rating? Your support fuels our growth, ensuring even more fantastic content for your ears and even more incredible characters for you to learn about.
Oh, puns they don't know.
Nope. Thank you for being a part of our
Mystique.
our cryptid, UFO, and Spirit Seekers Coalition. Until our next encounter, keep exploring and remember to stay curious, be vigilant, and don't touch my Sasquatch.
Don't do it. He's attending Butch Bugle, the Sailor Beagle funeral. Damn, that's a long name.
Hey, all you people.
Wonder who wrote the book on love. Fucking acting like I have to wait for music to start.
This is in a special news bulletin.
Yes, how big is a giant squid?
Oh.
I don't know why that's up there.
Sure. Sure.
So, side note.
Yeah.
I can't hear. False. Or, oopsies. So, one of the most fantastic. Just wanted to let you know that was fantastic.
This is going to be a really good edit point.
I'm so sorry. They locked themselves in the courtroom, the chart room, and the bridge. Fucking autocorrect. Don't have a courtroom on the goddamn ship. Can I get a tissue? Tish, please.
Tish to live. Ladies, gentlemen, Squatch and Squatches, and you're joking over there.
All right, take 3 on the outro.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for listening to that. Thank you.
Fuck.
Butch Bugle, the Beagle, Sailor Beagle.
Butch Bugle, the Sailor Beagle's funeral. So I was trying to
I love it.
But I was trying to get a tongue twister to fuck myself up, I guess.
Tongue twister to fuck myself. Josh, out!
From Ourang Medan. God damn it. This is just going to be a whole blooper section of me just saying this wrong. The SS Ourang Medan. Medan. Ourang Medan. Medan. Ourang Medan. Ourang Medan. It's Ourang Medan. Medan. The SS Ourang Medan.
Fuck!
Medan. The SS Ourang Medan. Medan. I told you how I was saying it. I'm trying to say how you're saying it. Now I'm saying it wrong completely.
Lots of saying. Medan.
All right, back at it. All you.
Almost a wet one.
Right here, little Sasquatch.
Couple notes. You do a fantastic job.
Not according to analytics.
Knock it off! That's a ship superstition. Hit it with energy. Yeah! Yowza! That felt good.
Enter. That's a long one.
It would help if I'd actually read the new intro.
Do you know that I just read the second one as the first? Can we just redo that? If we're going to have an edit, let's have an edit.
Yeah, why not make it worth it?
This is going to be like the shortest episode with the most cuts.
Jerry Rabbit!